So just for record purpose, can we meet you, your name and your position?
My name is Honorable Mr. Abiodun Tobun, the Honorable Member representing Epe Constituency in Lagos State Assembly and Chairman of the Committee on Commerce, Cooperative Trade and Investment of Lagos State.
Thank you so very much, sir. Performance and public perception. There have been growing criticism from constituents alleging that your performance in office has not met expectation despite your years in the House. How do you respond to these claims, and what specific achievement will you point to as evidence of your impact?
Thank you very much. Criticism is allowed, and especially when it's positive criticisms. So there are some people that, they want to criticize you just for their own, to achieve their own gain. But when it comes to performance, recently, by Lagos Reporter rating, I was rated as one of the best in the parliament. In terms of my contributions in the floor of the House, in terms of oversight functions, in terms of feedback mechanisms to my constituents, and in terms of attracting dividends of democracy to the constituents. And when we have to when we talk about achievements in a empirical form, I'm satisfied that I've done wonderfully well to for my people, and my people are very, very appreciative of my role in enhancing social, economic, human capital development of Constituency 1. And I'm happy that this is a very good record for me. Then, being specific, I've worked all across all sectors, being youth development, being women development, being health, education, infrastructure. I've done wonderfully well. They said, yes, I've spent so many years in the house. To God be the glory, alhamdulillah, and I must be grateful to the people of Epe Constituency 1 for giving me such an opportunity to represent them very well. So my coming and coming and coming, it was not as if I was forcing myself on them. It was because the community, the constituents agreed that you don't change a winning team. This man is doing wonderfully well. Even those that we contested together in my first tenure came to me that yes, your record of performance speaks volumes, and they are ready to support you anytime, any day. And each tenure I contest and I won the elections, my opponents usually come to support and collaborate with me. These are what I know we're doing. Most importantly, I'm very, very accessible to my people. I don't run away from them. I appear before them every time and attend to their needs. When it comes to health, personally, I've sponsored so many health-related programs. I've sponsored free eye screening for thousands of people. I have screened them. I collaborate with Eye Foundation, a renowned eye specialist in Nigeria, not quack. The records are there. Initially hundreds, now running to thousands. We carry out specific screening on glaucoma and cataracts. And those who did not have glaucoma and cataracts that needed eyeglasses, we provided for them in thousands. And those are problems, eyes problems, were taken to their centers in the Jebu-Idese area where they were operated on glaucoma and cataracts. So, and we're doing that to prevent blindness. That we have done over years. And the one that we did last, we paid for 500 people, we could get only less than 300. And this attracted people from even Ogun State that came to fill the gap. So reasonably, we are on it. We have tested people for vitals. We have provided them opportunities for medications and other treatments. Now, apart from that, we equally attract dividends of democracy to our constituents. Epe General Hospital, I can say, is one of the flagship health provider in Lagos State. Yes, the Mother and Child Care Center, I can say yes, I provided for it. Then you see, the letters are there. We requested for 13 activities to perform by the Lagos State government in terms of intervention at the General Hospital. Those 13 items has been fully executed by Lagos State government, which includes the administrative blocks has been demolished and rebuilt, the theater has been upgraded, the mortuary has been rebuilt, living up to expectations, even doctors' quarters, laboratories, all these were put in place. We requested for ambulance. They were provided with 2 ambulances. We requested for generators. They have provided us with it. We even requested for Mother and Child Care Center, which I am proud that of the Equators, 61 in Lagos State. I requested for it, and it was Akin too. So most of other things in that area. So also our maternity center, we equally provided for that. Then when it comes to education, that is too numerous. Activities too numerous. Yes, some said, honorable of two SIs, no. I want to tell you that I did wonderfully in the area of supporting the students. Well, I want to tell you that the exercise books are distributed, well, 12 exercise books to each student, and I give them bags, give them uniform, and I give them sandals. The records are there. We eat. We distributed, the first time we distributed over 25,000 exercise books and other education support materials, education support materials. Those ones are there till today. We equally give scholarship to indigent students that perform well, very well in their exams. And apart from that, we build an ICT center, is there, and we equip it with computer that are still functioning till today. And apart from that, a lot of schools were attracted. A lot of schools. Sumat Islamia, we built school there. Epe to primary school, we built classroom, we fenced it. Ogumodede, we fenced it. Earlier primary school, we attracted 13, 17 plus 1 there. St. Michael Primary School is there. St. Teresa Primary School is there. Even currently, the renovations of Zarodin Primary School, you know, most of the guest structure in Epe Grammar School was attracted to that school, that institution, by my humble self, as one of the 5 model schools that were built in each of the division. So, and I can tell you, we provided free GC. Some people then they will give 5 GC. No, that is not true. We can tell you that each year we provide 500 JAM and we provide 250 GCA. And the 500 JAMs that we provide, we did not do that all alone. We provide facility to train and coach them towards the exams. We recruit the best hand in each of those in each subject. And I can tell you, I'm proud to say today that people that pass through me are the best in the division because they score as high as 300 and something, 290, 280, and the record are there. And what did I do? After training them, I pay for their JAM, and I still reward the best students. The best 3 students, I give them money every year just to create an healthy competitions among those students. Today, they are all happy. Even those that did not pay for their job will still come to the extra moral classes organized by me. And the chairman of my education committee is a TGPS in Lagos State who is organizing that training and will sought for the best teacher, and I'll pay them at the end of the day. All these are there on education. When it comes to infrastructure, that is too numerous. Too numerous. You see, I'm somebody who doesn't like to be blowing my trumpets, but there's no way journalists will come and ask me a question and I will pretend as if I will not answer their questions. When it comes to infrastructure, roads, well, the records are there. Well, firstly, if you know Alade Street to Igobo, Sonny Adewale, 7 roads within that axis were attracted to that area by me. If you come again to Fowoshede, the road was newly constructed by me. If you go to Sani, was newly constructed by me. If you go to Oshoditapa, was newly attracted to the community by me. If you go to Bridgeway, was constructed by me. If you go to Ogidon Street, was constructed by me. If you go to Alaja Akobada, was constructed by me. If you go to, if you come to Audu, was constructed by me. If you go to what do you call it? Akingbade was done by me. If you come to Amuni, so many. And the new jetty that's still to be commissioned was attracted to that community by me. So, talk of balls, so numerous. Talk of transformer. How many do I want to mention? I can say the one they are using in Isalagoro was brought there by me. The one that's currently being in use in Chief was brought to that place by me. The one they are using in Okebalogun is brought there by me. In Tumbeyin, by me. In Okekosun, in Ajagonobe, in Eyindi, so many areas. Even in Papa, in what do you call that area? Papa area, Boshalashi area. Was brought there by me. The one in Ajegunle was introduced and brought by me. The one in Papa, so many other areas that we can't start blowing trumpets, because if there's nobody to blow it for us, it's good we blow it ourselves. You understand? What other areas? Just tell me other areas and let me tell you our impact. So our impact is felt all across. You understand? So, and I can tell you, well, with due respect, my products, we have a lot of them across the country. Some are studying medicine, and I'm paying their school fees. Some are finished nursing, we have registered them, we've given them job. Some are studying law, some are studying tech. So I can't be mentioning people's name because we are not caught for that. And I'm not somebody who wants to go to social media to so the achievement and record speaks for itself. They are there, feasible. So if anybody's saying Honorable Tobun is a non-performance, that means that person is only working on sentiment, or we're being sent by some people to discredit us. The records are feasible and abound everywhere in Epe. We are clear about it. And I can tell you, presently, hardly can you go around the community and see any portal. We've just fixed Adewale Adesoye. We fixed Sade. We fixed all those around Kokoba, around the Salagoro, around Okebalogun, even the Heat Street that have been abandoned over so many years. Yes, I don't want a situation where they start comparing me to other honorable members. But because you're asking me, it is my duty to avail you. If you have told me, I would have write it out and be reading it out. But those I can pick off hands are the one I'm telling you. So many, you know, understand? If you allow, I will be thinking of it because we have time frame. That was why I'm just rushing to to tell you. And when it comes to impacting, too numerous. I can't. When it comes to youth employment, my records are too many. In officers, Audit Service Commission, Health Service Commission, Judicial Service Commission, Teaching Service Commission, Neighborhood Watch, CAI, Fire Service. Records are there. Too many, too many. And we only need to thank God for His mercy. We are not resting on our horse, and we are not here to come and sleep. We are not here galvanting all over, but rather working for our people. And our people are appreciating it. So if some people are saying it did not perform, maybe fragments, just very few people, not the core people. So if anybody says it's a freedom fighter, let him come on. Let all of us sit together. Let us fight for the emancipation of our people. Where we are not doing it right, we are free, we are open, we are ready for citizens. But not that somebody will go and hide somewhere and be throwing banter. My appeal is to not allow our town or constituency, our community to be dragged in more. And where is far above all those primordial sentiments. And I can tell you, the construction of Eleko Junction to Epe, I did the motion on the floor of the house, which was acceded to by the owners and supported. And this motion was sent to the governor, and I thank God. And I thank Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, who acceded to our request and fixed that road. Today, we can get to Epe from Eleko under 15 minutes. Before, we spent close to 4 hours. And as we speak, I want to thank the governor for acceding to our request, linking Shongotedo towards C1 Itomo Creek. Last year, we put that billion. Governor has approved it. The job is ongoing. And by the time they finish it, they construct the road from Itomo to Elenorogbe. That means if you are coming from Lagos to Epe, it will take you less than 40 minutes. What else do? We thank God for them. Most of the rural areas were open in terms of education. Go to Ladeba Primary School. I constructed the school. Itomu Jetty. I constructed it. And we continue to be reading out. So let me just allow you to ask me another question. So it will not be, so that is it.
Its traditional institution. Your town's traditional rulers has also come under public criticism, with some suggesting there, there is a link between your administration and the palace decision. How would you describe your relationship with the traditional institution, and what do you think this has affected public perceptions of your leadership?
Okay, thank you very much. Well, if they said yes, I have a link with the palace, there's no doubt about that. I'm from a constituent, and in my constituents, we have kings, we have chiefs, we have ballet, we have olorituns, and high chiefs and traditional chiefs. And we have artisans, we have market men and women, we have CDA, we have CDC, we have all young men, we have young men and old men. I represent everybody. So if they say I have a link with the traditional institution, there's no doubt about that because I am their representative in the State House of Assembly. And if they say their decisions influence me, yes, there must be feedback mechanisms. And that is essence of representations. All of us cannot come to the parliament. So I have the feedback and instructions from the palace, from the traditional institutions, from CDA, from CDC, from artisans, from even Nigerian road transport workers, from everybody. They will chip in their own opinion and ideas, what is expected of them, their felt needs. These are what I will bring to the house to canvass for their need. And there's no doubt about that. And for somebody to decide, okay, the palace, criticizing the palace, yes, they may criticize. And that is why you see His Royal Majesty has not been answering them, because he's just like a lion who is listening to the bark of a dog, or an horse rider who is trying to listen to a dog that is barking. That means that person is likely to lose focus. So I feel I am more focused, more determined to achieve greater success for my constituents than to listen to all those battles. So I'm open to criticism, but let it be constructive. Go and verify your facts and bring out your facts. If I cannot defend it, that means I've erred. So, but if it is just based on sentiment or sponsorship by what we can call the political detractors, who am I to say no? After all, world over, they criticize leaders. That is the price of leadership. Ashwaju, our national leader, the president of the country, is under criticism on daily basis. Host of others, leaders across the country, they are being criticized either positively or negatively. So mine won't be an exception. Even Jesus Christ was crucified, was castigated. Even Anabi Muhammad Sallallahu was crucified, even was chased out of his town in Mecca to Medina. Today, everybody is going there to worship. And if you go there, you will see some people crying and knocking their head on the wall of Kaaba. So I won't say, yeah, my own have become an exception. So I will not expect me to be a saint. I'm not a saint, yes, but I have lived above the primordial sentiments. And this house prides itself above the common standard of excellence. So I'm trying to uphold the sanctity of the house at all times. So I agree with those who criticize me negatively, but my appeal to them is let them verify their facts and figures. So KBAC is our traditional institution, is a revered, well-respected over anywhere in Nigeria. And it's not part of those of us that will bootleg. God has helped him immensely from time immemorial. We should all pray that our children should become successful like his, and Baba should lead lead the community to the promised land. So if anybody is staying somewhere, throwing bantam or dragging the name of His Imperial Majesty on the mud, it's over to that person. And if such person is now dragging the dignitaries, two of the community into the mud, it's left to that person. The end will justify. We remain focused, we remain determined of bringing the community in the fore among the lead of a performing and a progressive community. Yes. So our people are there for us. What do they want to say? During the last election, Epe is among the best. And I can say we are progressive and we are working as a progressive and we are bringing more progress to the community. So if anybody is criticizing, well, at his own peril, you understand? But we remain focused and remain determined. So me, the leaders of the party, we are together. It's traditional institution, we are together. The youth, we are together. The artisans, we are together. The Nigerian representatives, we are all together working together. So if anybody feels he can do better, let that person come around and let the people profile that person. If they profile him, if it's what representing them, they put him there. But he cannot just use the social media and start talking to people anyhow. I pray God will forgive them because they did not know what they are doing. So,
And political accountability. Give, given the public concern and calls for more accountability, what steps are you taking to rebuild trust with your constituents? And do you plan to seek re-election despite the criticism of underperformance?
well, thank you very much. Uh, Public accountability, we are very, very much accountable. We in the parliament meet our people quarterly. And I personally, I am always in Epe every weekend. So my people have direct access to me. So I'm very, very accountable. But on public trust, yes, I've built it over years. And you know that is why the His Royal Majesty and the traditional institutions in Epe local government, traditional institution in Ise, traditional institution in Itomo, traditional institution in Ladeba, traditional institution in Epe, Oloja, Olu Epe, they have all packed vote of confidence in me. And they said, yes, I'm doing wonderfully well representing them because I'm very, very accountable to them and I'm very, very accessible to them. And for seeking re-election, well, I want to say it without missing words that I have never and I will never force myself on the people. So if the people say yes, who am I to say no? My first tenure, when they saw what I was doing, they saw the passion, the community passport of confidence in me, and I can tell you, in our party, I did not do primary. Nobody contested against me. And even the general election, it was on a clean slate. My third term, I was voted for en masse across the 9 wards that make my constituents. I won in all the wards. If my brother, all those my brothers that contested against me, I defeated them in their wards. So it was like block votes. And during the general election, I won en masse. Even my vote at Epe Constituency 1, it then was more than what was recorded in Epe Federal Constituency as a whole. So the fourth time, even the fourth time, it was delegates elections. Out of the 40 delegates, they said 5 people were not entitled. Just work of my political detractors. They said 5 people were not entitled to vote. Yes, I told them, let them remove the 5 people, let them stay aside. And about 7 people contested against me. One person had 10 votes plus his own, making 11. I had 24. So if the 5 people have voted for me, I will have had 29. Others had, with due respect, did not have votes. You see, it wasn't my making. It was because divine intervention and the love that people have for me. So for me, I will never force myself on people. But if people say they want me, that means the reward of good work is more work because I'm challenged that you are doing it. We want you to go back. That means I must be ready to do more. So, and that is what has put me on my toes till today. So, politically, all our political leaders have agreed. If you said, okay, what is my official aspiration against all criticisms? Well, those who are criticizing, I want to appreciate them, but it's not as if I was forcing myself on them. Let them criticize objectively. Those political class, they have passport of confidence in me, and they said, yes, you are doing it, we appreciate you. We don't change a winning team. If we have a striker who scores goals for us, do you go and change that striker and bring in striker who cannot score goal? And your team will go to relegations. So they will see me as a striker. So they are using me, and I'm ready to serve them. So the traditional institutions have agreed that it will go back. The political, even the CDA, CDC, everybody, it was. So those who are saying no, fifth time, oh, sixth time, oh, seventh time, oh, well, I didn't say that. Yes, they can say, is he the only person? I'm not saying I'm the best. But for now, the people won't see. What do I do? Should I say because some people or some few people say no, I should now betray the confidence reposed in me by the majority of the people? No. The people are free. They are very free. So if anybody who wants, we are in democracy where everybody is allowed to come on board and contest. And if you feel you don't want to contest other party, contest another party. And if I'm voted out, I will go back to my house. But if the wish of the people is that I should still continue, this is not gagging. So criticizing, trying to demystify, trying to degenerate, trying to give me a bad name, scandalize my name is not worth it. Don't let us drag our community in the mud. Let's remember future is there for all of us and for our children. Dragging the traditional institution in the mud, dragging all the headaches in the mud, even going as far as going to Lekki, going everywhere, I think it is not ideal. It is not good. So I want to advise those who are joining and those who are doing it to desist from it. Let us come on board and see how best we can push our community to the next level. We can push our community to higher pedestal. And so that those coming behind and those unborn generation will be happy that we have done a bit, and then we continue from where we stop. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Yeah.
Okay. Lastly,
Lastly,
what is your message to your followers and the constituents on what is going on the social media?
Well, thank you very much. My message to my follower and my constituents on what's going on in social media is that it's one of those things. You see, if you want to inherit a property that does not belongs to you, you want to tell a story that is unfounded, so as to call a dog a name, to be able to name that dog or crucify or hang that dog, as the case may be. I am telling you, those what's going on social media. I want to advise our people to leave them and shun them, ignore them. We are too focused. We are too determined to succeed because a lot of things are still are still there that we still need to do. Where we still need stable electricity supply. We are working on it day in, day out. We have spoken to governor. The governor has mandated the commissioner energy to go and work on a lasting solution to that problem. We are still going to work on it. We have equally, we have equally tell the ferry service is still coming because we want a situation where there will be ferry service from Epe to Aja to Lagos Island. We are still working on it. The airport is still coming. We want the airport to take fully Lagos International Airport. We have no international airport. We want to have Lagos State, Lagos International Airport that is coming around Epe. And we want a situation where we will have made the environment conducive for foreign direct investment, for investors to come in. We want a situation where we have a housing scheme that will accommodate those who want to be. We want a situation where Epe division will become commercial hub for Lagos State. Yes, we're having a deep free port there. We're having a refinery there. We're having Lekki Free Trade Zone there. And as we speak, the Lagos International Airport is coming. So we want a situation where we will be able to do more. Now, at the end of the day, you see, we will be happy when we grow old that we have contributed meaningfully to the development of that community. And when we sit back as an old man, we will be happy that we have done our bit because we had the opportunity and people gave us their mandate. Sovereignty belongs to people, they have given us. It is our duty to ensure that we use it judiciously to enhance the development of that area, to enhance human capital development of that assets, which we are doing with all our heart and with sincerity of purpose. So we are not running away and we are not shying away. So let them criticize. The criticism is what. So my final advice to our people, leave them. Let us focus. Let us be determined. Bring what you need, what you feel is pertinent. Let us canvass, campaign, meet those who are in authority, who are the executive, to help us implement our agenda so that at the end of the day, we have more dividends of democracy in Epe than any part of Lagos State. That is my goal. If I have the opportunity, let them bring all the development to Epe. With due respect to other areas, other divisions, we will beg them. So when we do our own, they will start come and do their own. So we don't want a situation where some people will just sit somewhere or being used by either internal forces or external forces to malign the people of Ekpe. We are not focused. We are not supposed to expose ourselves unnecessarily. We are supposed to come together as a team. But let freedom fighter come and fight for his people. Let them come home. We should not stay outside and be throwing stone to our forefathers' home. We are appealing, we are begging. Let all of us come together, collaborate, cooperate, and lead the community, the constituents to the enviable position. That is what can help us and build that community and become for future, for now and for future, so that our children too will be able to walk tall anywhere that yes, and from where our fathers, our great fathers, they have done their bit. We are doing our bit. Our children will come to do their bit, and the community will be better in the future. Thank you.
Thank you,